Passes it to McGowan. Rozier finds Washington. The kick out to Rozier. Off target with his three. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Anunoby. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. He gets it in there.
We talk about Siakam's versatility. Great timing and location on the pass.
Here's Rozier. 29 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And it's Washington missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Banton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Banton. 6 to shoot. Anunoby against Washington. He gets that one. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rozier, the pass to Washington. Sinks the three-pointer.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Van Vliet finds Trent. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 11. There's the pass to McGowan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And Siakam has it in the corner. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
McDaniels off target from three-point range. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And he makes that one. And that's 13 points for Siakam.
Big-time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Hornets trail by 15. Pass to McGowan's. To the middle. Here's Washington. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Van Vliet with it. His last outing with 20 points. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Barnes passes to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Here's McGowens. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bucket is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Barnes passes to Siakam. 2 points. That one goes. 17 points for Siakam.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's Rozier. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
At the line for
And let's get
Raptors.
your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
One shot.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Trent on the wing. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Oubre. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Here's Richards. Covered by Birch. And that one drops for him. Richards got his second bucket.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Flynn the pass to Birch. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Passes to Melodon. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors lead by 17. Pass to Banton. Over Rozier. Banton's shot is off.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
And Jones slams it in.
Assisted
And
by
hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And he gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hornets trail by 17. The pass to Rozier. Now here's Oubre. Jones kicks to Rozier. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jones. It's up a 3. That shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. It'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. And And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Raptors leading by 15. Here's Anunoby. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And 11 points for OG Anunoby. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the double team with Flynn. Now here's Melodon. Oubre outside. Pass to Rozier from past the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Flynn. Over Melodon. Here's Anunoby. And so it's the Toronto Raptors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you the first half was all about Pascal Siakam. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds. He's really stood out for them to this point. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive. Take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.